What's up, y'all? This is Rom back at you with yet another car video. Yeah, back in the gym. Back in the gym. Body game, y'all. Body game nation. Yeah, y'all. I'm back up in this joint, man. Yeah, it's been a few months, man. It's been a few months. I actually started yesterday, though, but had other stuff I wanted to talk about. But yeah, man, back in the gym. Back in the gym. A few months ago, couldn't even walk or anything. But now, and I did leg day. Yesterday I did some chest, but I ain't go hard. There's one thing, if you ain't been in the gym one time, and like say you were benching 300, you don't go back after 4 months, especially after something like a stroke or something, and think, oh yeah, I'm gonna go bench press 300. I didn't even get on the free weights yesterday. Just did the machines. Did the machines today with my legs. I was like, man, it's kind of tight. You know? Yeah, a nice big butt lady say hi to me too. Hey, that's one thing I always say. Dudes always talking about where to meet women. Shit, go work out. Somebody will see your ass. But yeah, back in the gym. Back at it. And you know what? No, I gotta say something. Because I would get a person here and there say, oh, just rest. One dude was like begging and please and shit. Bama, please. See, I could tell some people, they wanted me to stop because, they weren't really concerned. I can read through people. A lot of people get disturbed by what I say on here. It's disturbing them. Trust me, I got ways of knowing shit. I got ways of knowing how people are and shit. But thing is, just exercising and moving around, that's what got me back. Because as I said before in the video, you get a stroke, shit, that's affecting you physically. Unless it's something mental, unless it's something cognitive, you mostly affected physically with that. That's why a stroke, recovering in a stroke, you're doing a lot of physical stuff. That's why they got the occupational therapists, the physical therapists. They working with your legs. The occupational therapists making sure you can pick up shit. You can still hold a fork good and write good. And then the speech therapists, they giving you exercises. I had to do exercises and stuff. In fact, one thing is actually good. It's like this piece I got to work with. It's actually good for like strengthening your neck muscle. So even and right now, just using that, doing those exercises, eating, I'm able to eat now. Put on some weight. I told you, I got down to 183, but that's emaciated for me. My genetics want to take me better, Oh, that's real quick. If I'm going to listen to some outsiders about how I'm built, I'd rather listen to the women. Now some guys say, oh yeah, that's okay. That's us, man. As long as the women like it and I'm comfortable. See, I'm comfortable about, like, my most comfortable is definitely at 200. I said I keep my weight around between 195 and 205 from now on. Yeah, I was losing weight anyway. It just happened a little bit faster. But yeah, working out, you got to move around. Because even that movement thing, like I said, there was some Bammers. They just wanted me just to sit back, rest. First of all, they didn't see what I went through. Because when I first had the stroke in the hospital, I couldn't move at all. I was just laying in the bed. And anybody who's been in the hospital know they ain't checking on you. They'll check on you every few hours if you're in ICU. Otherwise, shoot, you might go hours and stuff. And shit, a lot of people get in trouble because they ain't moving around. So I was still moving. I was moving. Even when I was in the rehab center. Now, that was just a subacute center, which means they weren't focusing solely on just the rehab. They give me some rehab, but it wasn't like every single minute. So I was sitting around a lot. Heck, remember when I first got there, I was like in a wheelchair. So I be going down the halls after the wheelchair, getting my arms strengthened. And where I would go is I still use my legs to propel me. Because one, I ain't have a wheelchair that had foot things on it, so I still had to get my feet up. It was getting strong though. But yeah, but that's how you gotta do. If you get anything like that, anybody go through a stroke or something, one of the main things it's doing is the physical thing. I'm gonna emphasize that. That's why when I came back, my first video back was body game more than ever. Well, I'm taking it to another level because I was doing some stuff at home, had some weights at home, but it's different, of course, when you're using some machine weights and stuff at the gym. It's different as hell. You know, so I just went in there and I started from zero. And then, you know, and this for anything, not even just a stroke, but for anybody who want to like exercise, especially going in the gym, like I said, don't go in there. If you were benching 300, don't go in there with a 300 again. Shit, start with the bar. The bar is about, I think the bar is about 130, 135. Just start with the bar. Lift that. Start small. Because you got to get your muscles used to it. Because if you ain't, you know, if you ain't been using it in a while, your muscles and stuff going to atrophy. So you can't start off fast. Because you get some people, you ever see some people, they get in the gym trying to lift, you know, trying to impress somebody. And they trying to lift some shit they don't have a foundation for. Because that's the thing, you got to build a foundation, especially you lifting and stuff like that for those engaged in that type of body game. Hell, even non-body weight and stuff. You can't just say, well, I'm going to do 200. Like you used to do 200 straight push-ups or 100 straight push-ups. If you ain't did it in like a few months, you can't say, oh, I'm going to go back and do 100, 200 straight push-ups like that. That ain't going to work. You always got to start off slow. And that's all I did. I ain't go as hard. Like just doing the legs. Yeah, I used to could do 200, 300 and stuff. Now it's just like, just do 50. Start off. You know, let your muscles get in there. Get used to it, then slowly work back up. And don't work back up right away, because I ain't going to work back up right away. I'm going to take my time and stuff. But that's the thing, though. I wasn't going to sit on my ass. And I'm going to be real, man. It might have been some violence if somebody was in my face saying, oh yeah, just rest and all of that shit. Nah, fuck that. Because deep down, they just don't know. You ain't gonna get better just sitting on your ass. I don't care what it is. If it's something physical, you gotta exercise. You gotta get up. Because that's one thing that frustrates. I was talking with a physical therapist when I was first up in, you know, this one dude, he might even be watching because he got a car. But also heard he was getting tired of it. Because you get a lot of people, they don't want to do anything. You know, they don't want to do the work. That's one thing they said with me during the physical therapy part. You know, they were saying, you know what, you motivated. Even when I go to speech therapy, one of the receptions, they got the speech therapist is right next to the physical therapist. One of the young ladies who was working with me, real sweetie, she was like, she can tell like I'm walking better. Well, it's practice. Shit, even when I went to the gym, because I did go to the gym one time with my sons, when I go? Sometime in January. Just took them to the gym. And I had to use a walker. And I tried doing a few things, man. I was breathing hard. But I had to have a walker. Now it's like I have a cane. But I don't, you know, I be walking a lot without the cane. I'm about to go to the store. I usually walk in there without the cane. I do a lot of walking with it. Even when I'm walking with it, I ain't really using it. I ain't stressed. I ain't you know, leaning on it. It's just in my hands and shit. Still got a little bit of balance, but you know, it's balance issues, but it still just work, you know? It still just work, but you gotta do something. You know, that's the worst thing. Like my grandmother, rest in peace, when she had a stroke back in the day, if I knew then what I knew now, I would have got her up out of bed, had her walking around just a room or something. Because you got to force it. Because even when I was at the therapy center, Because I had fell one time. The nurse was like, nah, you better stay on it. You know, stay in that wheelchair. Because at one point in my room, I had a wheelchair and a walker. And I would use that walker to walk around the facility. And it was tiring, too, because I would walk one part, then sit down. Another part, then sit down. But the nurses, they were paying attention, saying, yeah, you're doing okay. But even in my room, and I ain't sent a video of me walking a little bit in my room without a cane or a walker or anything. It was tough. I sent it to a couple of people. One of them was BGS. Just to show, hey, just doing my thing. But, you know, you just got, if you there, you just got to keep going. Like body gain, now somebody, you know, you still get some people don't want it, but like I'm always emphasize with body gain, it's just, you know, it's just exercise. And it's really helped me. Like practicing body gain kept things from being worse. Because therapists and stuff, they can say, okay, we can see you athletic and everything. You'll come back. Because I was trying hard and everything. I was pushing it, you know. It wasn't easy. But I said, no, I'm going to keep going. I ain't going to just sit on it and feel sorry. And, you know, and like I said, I got something for anybody who wanted me just to pull back or something. I think they were just trolls who, like, just got triggered by me. I really do. Because here's the thing. I got to keep doing videos. I had enough, like I could go a couple months without doing anything. I had enough to still cover some bills, but this is how I make my money. So I have no choice. And even then, it don't take all day. It's not like I'm working 8 hours. Shoot, 20 minutes for a video or something. And then I'm sitting down while I'm editing. So it's just like, boom. But I see the changes and everything. And you know what? That's cool. Loving it. Putting the weight back on. Because, you know, I got to practice chewing. So I got to practice chewing real food. Yeah, getting back to I'm comfortable. I ain't looking emaciated. Because one thing with me, I know some people, I think it's cool, but that's them. I'm like being Big Rom. Now, I ain't going back all the way to what I was. Because I was trying to leave that anyway. Ironically, getting to where I was trying to get to anyway. Just quicker. Instead of a year, a couple months. So, yeah, it is what it is. But, body gain. Like, it got to be part of your lifestyle and stuff. Especially for older men. Because it's recommended that older men especially older men do resistance training. It's recommended. You're over 50. I mean, you don't have to throw up 300 or something, but just go in the gym, do some resistance training, keep those muscles up. I'm going to always emphasize that. Now, there was a Bama, and I'm going to say Bama. I came on here thinking I had gone away from body game or something. I'm saying never do. I never talk about it every episode anyway. But it's there. Yeah, I'm going to talk about other stuff that got to be talked about, but always body game. Always body game. And, you know, Rom gonna keep going. Because that's why even driving. Shoot. Yeah, I know. Y'all remember Miss Mocha Angel? She was riding with me at first. I remember I had to get in the car. Just drive good. The first time, it's like, but now. And now I gotta worry about being on the highway. I was driving someplace on the highway and stuff. I say, oh shoot, that po-po, let me slow down. Hitting 80 and stuff, driving normally. I'm gonna tell you what though, if you get in anything, it don't have to be a stroke, it could be anything. Anything that impairs you physically, the best healing really is you just gotta get back up. You gotta start walking again. You know, lifting again, moving around again, speaking again, and everything. That's the best way. Because your body really will heal itself. Your body really will heal itself, but you got to do the work. See, a lot of people, they might go through some shit and then they'd be like, oh, I can't move anymore on my right side. Well, you're not doing anything to stimulate it. You got to move around and stimulate shit. You know? So that was good. That was good. I'm going here and get some stuff. Oh, man. I'm going to tell you what, though. I'm loving it, though. You know? Make my money just doing me. Just make my money doing me. And just talking. Which is actually therapeutic for me. I said that before. Because me just speaking, that's actually helping me heal up. So, just all I'm doing is just healing. So anyway, though, I'm going to get something. Oh, man. We'll talk about some stuff tomorrow. Anyway, though, like I said, one thing, I ain't doing these long-ass videos. It ain't even so much about the medical thing or stroke recovery. Just doing shorter car videos. Ain't that deep. Ain't that deep, you know? This one, you know, the 30-minute ones, people were watching them and shit, but I was getting tired of editing them. I was getting tired of them. Anyway, though, hey, y'all, hey, look, man, hit the gym. You going through anything physical, best way to heal is physical, you know? You know, and shit, that's why they got speech therapists. That's why they got occupational therapists. That's why they got physical therapists. Shit, that's a job. Shit, you want to get a job because people always going to have a stroke. And that based on some needle or something. Let me say something real quick about that. Anybody who come on here and ask me if I got some COVID shot or something, I'm blocking you. Because it's stupid. I ain't never said I did. People been having strokes, okay? They've been having way before people knew about COVID. Don't think all of a sudden people get sick just because of some shot. If you ask that, you stupid as shit to me, okay? Seriously, and it's an insult to anybody who's had strokes before this whole COVID thing. So don't even, I'm dead serious. I will block you. You ask some dumb ass shit like that, all right? Because I ain't never say it. Because if I had a problem that way, trust me, I'd be screaming it out loudly. All right? So anyway, I'll get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.